Hello, welcome back. As I was saying, I was so rudely interrupted by a 20% battery. So we might be a little bit on low. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah. I was like, what is this, spirit? Like, why are you sending me this? And then I realized, and it played in my head again that spirit sees potential in this, so like, gosh, so spirit wants us to see it objectively, this whole like situation, that it's not really a situationship. It's not like, it's situationship has its own baggage, So look at it objectively as far as an investment, and this is like a loving mother of all queens, right? So just to look at it and within that nurturing aspect, with given the patience and like kind of humbling oneself almost, like, we got to realize that we're in a learning process too. And I realize it's not just our own energy, like being on low, that kind of shut down the reading, but also energetically what preceded that, what we threw back in deck, and we decide not to throw down anymore. It's just like, no, I'm just gonna file you away into like, that category that you belong in. Because when people are so like hateful with their energy, so explicative with it, and there's just a room for that, it's been a while since I've felt like an energy dump off, and within different frequencies, and that's what triggered this whole startup, moving from like not knowing if things are going to be stable because of the fights becoming like, gosh, moving from like every other month or like once a quarter. I think that's when things were good, okay? I think that was like really good, so I wouldn't even count it at that. But then every other month, then every month, then every 2 weeks, like to have like full-blown fights. This is not just argument level. This is like hours and hours of fighting, going through the same loops, tears, like yelling, just it. I am so glad I saved myself from that. It doesn't matter to me how that looks on the exterior. It doesn't matter if others need validation points to that, because guess what? If they don't understand that energy, they are due to receive it. They are due to learn the same lessons within the same frequencies, if not more impactful. You know what I mean? So, we don't even have to wish the same energy for them. We already know it's forthcoming. If people are so quick to judge, then they obviously don't understand that energy. This is the card that came through. 10 of Pentacles for sure. Spirit says that's on the money. Like, for me, when people like have judgments on you, it's while you're already down, they're kicking someone while they're down. And that's the same kind of energy that you've encountered, except duplicated within a different like gesture. The first person that kicked you down, person that you're separating from, yeah. Well, that other person who's creating judgments surrounding you, doing the second kick. So Spirit saying like this is absolute goat energy, like flying, like yeah. It's like, you do not need to give a flying fuck about those energies. You have massive goat energy. Don't let anybody tell you different, because you're right on the money with this. I don't know why we even got to that place of it, but that's what Spirit wanted me to say, you know, so people would understand. Yeah, you know what? If people don't get it, here's another ace. Here's another pentacle. This is the ace. This is Spirit dropping in their coin. Like, you know what? If they still don't understand that because it's just you, Tina, it's just you, a reader. No, we're gonna put in that final ace. Spirit's putting in like this bet. You want to say anything to me now? That's what the Spirit is saying. That's crazy. Yeah, has the wings as well. That's crazy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I don't even know how we got there. That's insane. Okay. Alright. What else? Spirit, is there anything else that you want to convey from this? Yeah, so like just to kind of humble ourselves that we're also learning as well when it comes to you know, what Spirit like hands on over to us. If Spirit sees that there's potential, then that means that it's you know, potential for both sides. Like, I don't know what's on the other side, what they're like what conflicts they have going on. Like, I'm not singling out their energy. Yeah, I mean, I could ask right here, but like that's kind of nobody else's business, you know what I mean? Like, if they wanted to know, they would project that energy to me, like during this time. What is it? King of Cups in reverse. What is it you want to say? Because that's the other energy, so anything you want to say? Okay. King of Pentacles pronounced. So, there's some energy, you know, it's kind of like on low as well, kind of filling their own cup, recalibrating, okay? That's, you know, as much as I will say about that, because what they do want to project is their strengths. They also have the King of Pentacles energy and being able to move things forward, being productive, being industrious. It is also goat energy, obviously. It's eating an apple. It's relaxing. They do this regularly. Yeah, it's a nature lover as well, so very grounded. It didn't come in upright, but pronounced. So very, very much like almost like an environmentalist. Like, they also like animals. You know, they're very much in touch with nature. Very relaxed with what they do, but. Given that within their profession and in their kind of just like lifestyle, their, you know, their way of life, they would like to project that energy to us, you know. This is what I bring to the table. Oh my gosh, goodness gracious, what the heck. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we originated as the Queen of Cups, and they are the Queen of Pentacles. That's earth and water, right? And every time, like, I picture that, like, the at least the ace of each side, but being these are kind of like matching counterparts almost. They're not exact, okay? So like, I think of like the cup of milk, right? And then the pentacles being like the Oreos. So it's like it's a pair that complements each other. They are not exact within the likeness, you know, but they complement each other. That's funny. Like, Spirit saying like, okay, this person may not be as active right now as the King of Cups. Well, not active, but like not as strong within that suit. Like they're working on it. But they are the King of Pentacles. And they are pronounced, Yeah. Is there anything that, like, following the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Discs shortly after, or Ace of Pentacles shortly after, Spirit's like saying this is good. Like, I wouldn't lead you on to anything like otherwise. It's not perfect, because they are coming out of, certain things too. Six of Wands in reverse. There's potential for victory. This is a joyous celebration. Shadows in the background that become like land formations. Foundations based on our shadows, like based on like repurposing our shadows. Remember, we were talking about how Spirit is very good, the divine. I'm just tired of losing hope, and I just have to trust in the divine. And they are so very good at repurposing, at resourcing things. I meant to say like repurposing resources. So that's what we're seeing here. Almost like a Black Panther, you see, kind of weaved in abstract form, but it's like a mink stole almost. So it's that idea of like conquering our shadows and repurposing them to create foundations where we don't forget about them. Like, to have to reiterate 3 examples of how I could fuck up in engaging with my ex as far as like conversing. I much prefer it with like no communication. Like, that's how it's been for a while, and he preferred it that way too, because he got to like do whatever he wanted. And it, like, I am so much happier without having to converse with him, because it's all just story, it's all just scripted, it's all just like mechanics, it's all just a ploy. Like, everyone is puppetry. And I just can't, like, I am looking forward to the day that like there's no strings attached. Like, he can't do this to me anymore. I'm still trying to like loosen those cords and like untie them, unknot them, but like it's hard to do that. Like, when you like, case in point, my necklaces, right? It's like it's tangled around your neck, right? So it's hard to, like, when you can't even see what's going on there, depending on how many types of like chains you've got going on. So it's kind of like that. But this is classic, she's like like an earthy Mona Lisa. It's classic. It's timeless, So we're not going to forget about the shadows of like the possibilities of like the ranges, the mountain ranges of how we could fuck up, It's visible. So Spirit is kind of just, this is just another phase. Spirit just wants us to kind of cement things, but not make it so hard, like the building process, the recreating, when it comes to having like a really good attitude. Like, this stuff is work, of course, but it's not supposed to be like grueling anymore, Like, we're gonna like extend the learning curve much farther than what it should be. And Spirit's like saying, no, you are due for progress. Like, you are due for like the feel good vibes, but you got to get moving still, so like, to make this more enjoyable and a more pleasant atmosphere, Spirit just like kind of wants this to like have like a little buddy system thing going on. 5 of Cups in reverse, yeah. It's letting go of you know, past times that were supposedly like fun. What we thought of was like fulfillment, you know, joy. You know, those are old days. The old days are over. Like, we're ready to pack up and move on, you know? So this is good. This is not rushing into any relationship, right? This is just kind of having a support system, but also kind of having incentive with the feeling of lighthearted, enamored, you know, vibes, you know, like, yeah, I think that, I'm pretty sure that's what it is, like, incentive to be your best self, you know, other than, like, for yourself, right? This just makes it a more fun atmosphere, creating a buddy system. So Three of Pentacles, so building, and like nurturing new life. It's coming into awareness of it, being the Hangman is in reverse now. The dragonfly energy has spoken, Spirit says. Do you remember that? Spirit says like they were going to help us transform. Do you know that whole like love thing? Spirit said that, you know, it's like that's later, and I thought it was gonna be later, not like now later. Like this could be like I don't want to speak ahead of it, but it's like Spirit saying the potential is like if you can, like, if you're working with like fellow gifted people in practice, the foreboding is like the ability to create a new life, like family. There's ancestral backing to this too. Do you see, like, there's tribal markings on the faces? So, yeah. That's interesting. Okay. On the bottom of the deck is a Magician. So, yeah, reminder, what do we create within our own darkness? What do we see as victory before it even happens? You know? So these two pairings are very important to kind of conceptualize. It's like, it should be like within our mantra is what Spirit is saying. Top of the deck is, oh, yep. What I was trying to say, I kept repeating in the previous reading, was like, don't let anybody through these gates, because it was absolutely pronounced. This is like playing dead, you know. Other than like feeling stuck or whatever, it's playing dead. Almost like, no, the gates, things are like under construction right now. Nobody's allowed in. Blah blah blah. You know. So this is still to kind of like stand our ground as far as like still having our standards. We can acknowledge this energy, but we still have like certain standards. We understand our worthiness, and we're not willing to bend the rules just to like for the Hunger Games of friendship, or, you know, a bond, camaraderie. You know, I can meet you at the gates, you know, I can see you there, and I can exit the gates possibly, but like I can't let you really in. Like, you're gonna have to, you know, there are really some things under construction. This is a sensitive time as well, but like I've Spirit saying that we have been through enough turmoil, okay, that we need to be able to assess before letting others come in. Like, I need the formal, like, go ahead from Spirit. Like, I want the formal blessing from Spirit. Otherwise, nobody gets to go in. Not yet. Okay. Is there anything else that I'm missing from that as far as the Eight of Swords, Spirit? Because I really feel like maybe I kind of fucked up a little bit. I don't know. Did I miss anything from that? Okay. King of Wands. No. Spirit says no. Because, the King of Wands is very, how do you say it? Like, very fertile. Like it's on fire. Seriously. Like, is it that song? On fire. Oh my gosh, I'm getting two songs and it keeps mixing me up because they're, that song Urgent by Foreigner? There's that. I keep hearing urgent, urgent, urgent. But there's like something about on fire. It's not like the Doors, come on baby light my fire kind of thing, but it's kind of like that. But it's not that song. It's I have to like revisit this, but yeah, Spirit is correct. Yeah, we're going to have to vet those who come through the gates. Those we can like say it's okay, and there's a probationary period because like kind of the King of Wands, like highly attractive, okay, very confident, charming, yeah, I would say so. Resilient, like took a lot of bullet shots, like bullet wounds there. Yeah, very much a people person. So they're well versed in, communications. And so being adept within that flow, we need to be able to properly vet that we're not just like, there's no like careless whispers going on, So there's that. That was the top of the deck, I thought, didn't we get the bottom of the deck as the Magician? I feel like it, but now we have like the Four of Wands. Maybe I did some shuffling, I don't know, but that's Home and Hearth. That's the 11/11 energy, twin flames. For me, that's like very very strong bond kinship energy. Yeah, self-actualization as well. And then I'm going to cut the deck before we get into... Oh, there's the Magician. What the frig? That's crazy. Yeah. So, we're, like, master manifestors. Like, I don't even know how that, like, freaking happens. This is, like, our wand. Like, resembling that Four of Wands. Our ability to create a home anywhere. Yeah. To be ourselves anywhere. We have that ability. Like, we're that strong. So that's excellent. Okay, there's a full moon behind in this character too. I don't know why I pulled that out. What is that? Oh shoot. It's the Knight of Cups. It's happiness. Because happiness is achieved. That's insane. Okay. Alright. And then oh, goodness. Okay. Let's just keep going. Like, we were not always like celebrated wherever we go, but that's okay with us. So we know our power. There's reason because this is what came in next behind it. Three of Cups in reverse. Especially like other competing suitors. The Knight of Cups in reverse was also behind it, like in reverse. So like, there's competition, of course, that'll be like disgruntled or whatever, but we just put that stuff back in the deck. Okay. It's about a prioritization of what's on the table. Okay. or what we allow on the table. So we have S and I. So what will be, you know, and what is, you know, you just got to face reality here. Okay. Oh shoot. All right, there we go. So I have V W N U E T S D P E Y V P S E F E X. So I see sew, like to mend, and I see view, all four corners. So, gosh, this person has all eyes on you, like just wherever they turn, all four directions, they kind of see you. But they also feel that same way, like almost cornered, because they feel like you can see them, or we can see them. Spy almost, yeah. We might think that we're spying on each other. Like, I'm not spying. But then there's also like the outskirts, others like spying in our situation. Yeah. I see text. Not text, you know, because I only have one T, but like Texan, you know, text. Oh, I see sex. Yeah, the E is like discombobulated here. Okay. Yeah. Definitely, because remember we have that. I see suit. Do. Mm, mm, spend. I think they want to spend more time with us. Suited. Some of these energies might like be, you know, like King of Pentacles pronounced, like very well like suited, like they have a lot of wealth accumulated. They must travel a lot or something. They must need to show up for several engagements. So being that since they have like such a large amount of disposable income, they might want to spend on some things like for you or on you, us. Okay, I don't know. I don't see anything else here. West. I forget what energy, what element West is. Is that water? I think it's water. So again, pointing to Queen of Cups. Holy smokes. So like their inner compass also leads to us. Okay. But also the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Oh my gosh, yeah. We had the sun card here too with the it's insane. Okay, let's put it all together. Wives, they must have been married before or something. Or they might come from a culture that has multiple wives. I'm not down with that part, you know. But, or like, you know, if I were to get serious. Just saying up front. Okay, I'll put views. Okay, where's W? There you are. Because we have two V's, so I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with those. Views. I mean, I have also Y's here that I could do. Views are like so. Let me just see here. Yeah, I also have VIP here. And I have yes, yeah, so definitely, yeah. So there's more than one character here. Holy smoke, Spirit, like what's going on? Yeah, vested. I have that here. So it's like there's some here that are like vested within a company, so having to do with like the ability to like deal with like stocks, you know. Dude, what is all of this? Like yeah, so there's more than one suitor here. Okay, I'm just gonna put invested, okay, because we have enough here to put that. Okay, invested. Okay. Gosh, this thing. Why is it doing this? There's like so invested. Okay. News. So they might be tuned into the news. Oh my gosh, somebody else's. One energy was coming in, and then there's like another. Yeah. News. Okay. Okay. I'll put wise here, yeah. So, Spirit wants me to have the challenge of making, or us making wise investments. Because it's taking like the top, you know, of this. Um, oh my gosh, somebody really has like a huge sex drive here. Because I'd have to take everything, like I'd have to take things apart in order to, I'd have to take one of those words apart, whether it's wise or invested, in order to have two S's to spell Puss, you know why. Yeah, some people vex. Some people are very like sexually irritated, like sexually frustrated. I don't know if I want to like manifest that part. I don't. I'll put tux instead. Let's see if I can put this this V someplace else. So like, kind of dressing as your best self, like coming in as your best self, almost having the formality, the respect. Jeez, it's like just ready to dive into it. Um, um, no. Spirit says to watch out for pedophiles. I have to say that because there's more viewing my stuff than just a certain set. Wise eye. Okay. And yeah, they might have like a very high position because I have like EVP, like executive VP. I don't know. Does that even make sense? Because you're an executive anyway without executive on there if you're a VP. So let me see here. I also have Eve instead of putting the Y there. So it would be smart to think about things before things happen, rather than after the fact, rather than gaining wisdom, in hindsight. Yeah, let's go ahead and put Eve on there. Okay. What else here? So, I mean, there's up and yeah. So Spirit is looking for us to like increase our excitement for life, have some pep, like pep it up. I'll show you in just a second. And then we have 2 letters left. Fey, Fey. Like the elemental energy, you know. Some of you are like not. Let me just see how I can expand this further. No disrespect to the Fae. Goodness. No, it's Fae. That's what it is. I mean, it could be FE for you know, the what do you call it, for iron? You know, the table, periodic table. So iron, like, you know, being strong, but it's also a protective alloy. And some of us might need to like think about our diet as far as iron deficiencies. Yeah, for like our blood or something. I don't know, but yeah. So okay, I think that is it. That's it for now. Thanks for joining me. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you real quickly what this looks like. Okay. So as far as pepping it up, that's shared energy. Okay. I think that's it. So now that this is over, I thank all of our light and love crew for, you know, all that they do, all that they continue to do. And any portals that have been opened, I send the energy back with their due karma. No crossovers, no complications with that. Sending them back, closing the portal, and it is done. Thanks very much. I'll see you again the next time. Boop.